Get nice and moist for me, won't you?
There you are. Okay, now you should be able to hear me. Never underestimate the awesome drawing power of nonsense. Hello, Mech Frog. How are you doing? Yeah, it changed my desktop audio output as well, so there was no desktop audio earlier, and I was just like, OBS, why? I am very warm, Mech Frog. Very fucking warm. It is 28 degrees in my office right now. I've got the curtains shut, I've got the fan on full pelt, and I've got the lights all switched off, so the only thing generating heat in here, other than me, is the computer. And the dog. It's fucking awful. But I'm alive, so, you know, we'll take the successes where we can get them. It could be worse, I suppose. Right, now that I've fixed the audio problem...
Get nice and moist for me, won't you?
Thank you for the hydrate there, Torpor. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're coping okay in this horrendous fucking weather. Heat's exacerbating my chronic pain to an almost unbearable degree. It is hell. I know that feeling all too well, Tids. I've been having so many problems with the joints in my hands. My psoriasis has gotten really, really bad. Like, it's really uncomfortable at the minute. So I know how you feel there. And honestly, for all of us, not just for the spoonies amongst us, but for all of us, I hope this weather just fucks off soon. 'Cause it's not nice. Okay, I've done the Discord notifications thing. I have fixed the technical issue with the microphone. I think we're good. Oh. Thankfully we're blessed with AC. Yeah, there's no AC here, really. I mean, unless you go to like a shop or something like that. And then the bigger shops will have air conditioning, but little shops won't. Not really. You can always just stand in front of the fridges. I've definitely not done that before. Nope, definitely not. Anywho, so let's pop over to the main event screen, shall we? And just make sure all the sound is working there too. Oh no. So that's not good. Yeah, it's completely screwed my sound settings today. For no apparent reason. It's not had an update or anything like that. But I now don't have any of my audio monitoring, so please bear with me a second, folks, while I fix that. Why has it done that? Like, I didn't get any noise when the screen transitioned there. We're gonna test. Yeah, I definitely don't get any. Oh, jeez. Well, on the plus side, I don't have any sound for that alert, so that could be worse. Longfang, thank you so much for the raid. And thank you so much for the stream as well. It's been very enjoyable to watch whilst I've been working today. Hello, raiders. Hello, Longfriend. Hope you're all doing okay. Thank you for sorting that shout out there, Tids. Let's get one for you as well. We have sound for that alert. Yeah, you do, but I don't. I'm wondering if it's changed my monitoring audio output rather than... Let's have a look. No, it hasn't. Oh, it thinks that the audio cable has died. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's... I'm gonna rerun that raid alert. Didn't have Godzilla either, hands. That really sucks. Like, I've got nothing. Nothing's working. All of my sound settings are just fucked. Thanks, OBS! Can you folks hear the music from the game? Yeah, it has, Longfang. It's done it for everything. My microphone didn't work when I booted up or anything. Hello, Sinister. How you doing? Okay, cool. You can hear the game. That's a good start. It seems like you can hear everything. It's just me that can't hear stuff. So... before I do anything else... let's... I hear no music. You can't hear the game, Soup? Oh, okay. Oh, I panicked then. I panicked so much. Let's, very low music. Okay, well, it's quite loud for me, so... let's turn the master volume up. No worries, Soup. Nothing to apologise for. It's just, you know, it's typical that I'd have technical issues on what is, so far for me, the hottest day of the year. Sounds like an OBS balance setting then. No, because I've actually adjusted the OBS balance on this already to make it louder than it normally is. It's not a real stream without technical difficulties. Indeed, RNG. Okay, I was gonna... Let's get a... I have sounds again. Cool. Let's test Godzilla as well. Because that one didn't work for me before. Nope, Godzilla's still not working. Interesting.
Hero Quest is the best game ever made, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong.
Here we go. Turn monitor off. Turn monitor and output on. So what I've got to do is go through everything in OBS that I normally monitor and output, and turn it to monitor off, and then turn it back to monitor and output. And that normally fixes this. Okie dokie, Longfang. You go get some good rest. You deserve it, mate. Okay. I'm gonna rerun the Longfang raid alert to see if I can hear that now. Nope. Sigh. going to be a problem. Unless... Okay. That may have made the audio skip a little bit for everybody, but it might have fixed the problem. Twitch is very twitchy on resubs. What do you mean, Cypher? Also, hello. And I'm sorry, I can't hear any of the like sound alerty type stuff at the moment. OBS has broken all of my settings. So I didn't hear your hero quest. In fact, let's... I'm just gonna force some stuff at my end, which is gonna make the audio skip for everybody, I think. Hello, Michael, how you doing? Welcome on in, and thank you for the feed me sound command, which I could hear. It's only certain ones that seem to not be working today. Well. We'll cope as best we can.
Hero Quest is the best game ever made, and anyone who says
there
otherwise
we go. Thank you, Cypher. I have fixed it. I can hear stuff again now. I just had to reboot literally everything in terms of my sound setup, and it seems to fix the problem. So now we can get on with Hooked on You. Hooray! Oh, I've also noticed that my avatar isn't actually talking because it's lost the microphone. There we go. You're getting all sorts of peeks behind the curtain today, folks. There we go. That's better. Look at that. Okay, now we can actually get on with the game, because I think I've fixed everything. Right. So, this is the first community challenge, redemption, that we've ever done on the channel. I'm quite excited. You folks very definitely wanted to see me play this because you funded it very, very quickly, and I've never had so many votes on a poll before. Final tally was like 110, I think, votes. Hello, Mobius, how you doing? And for those that didn't see the results of the poll, Huntress won with, I think, 46% of the vote in the end. Spirit came in second with a little over 20%, I think. Wraith came in third with, I think, bang on 20% at the end of it. And Trapper came in dead last because nobody wants to date the Trapper. So we'll be trying to date the Huntress today. Sinister, thank you very much for the treat for me. And Soup, thank you very much for the treat for Porthos. And yeah, Magos, the music here is a total vibe. For anyone that's played Dead by Daylight, you might recognise it, because it's actually just the Dead by Daylight menu music, but with Spanish guitar and steel pans, and I am fucking down for that. Oh, that's what I can use those points for. I'm new. Oh, you can use them for whatever you like in here. There's all sorts of things you can redeem your channel points for.
Get nice and moist for me, won't you?
Cypher, thank you very much for the hydrate. Right, I'll deal with the hydrate first, because that's the easiest one to do. Sinister, the treat for me, when the camera loads, is a straub. Thank you very much. And Soup, treat for Porthos, who is half asleep because it's really fucking warm. There you go, buddy. Okay, I threw it to him and he's just sort of gone, where? So, I'll let him find that later. It'll be fine. Okay then. So, I have not played any of this game. For the record, I wanted my reactions to this to be brand new and fresh and all original just for you folks. Welcome to your dream vacation. Before we get started, what shall we call you? We're gonna call me Hobby. Everybody else does, so why not? Think you need something after all the hassle. Well, thank you very much, Sinister. That's very kind of you. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? Need a minute, or can I go on? We're being sassed by the game. Sounds like a Sunday morning during my 20s. Fair, Soup, fair. Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Hey, the ocean's upon her. Whoa, not now, ocean. Sorry, Hobby. May I continue? Please, go on.
You serious?
Okay then. As I was... As I was saying... You look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh yeah, this is a Dead by Daylight dating sim, so in case you hadn't figured, there's going to be some content warnings attached to it. In fact, I'm going to make sure that I've got the content warning timer on, because I've not needed that in a little while. Yep, we got the content warning timer on. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. I have something for this. That should do, right? She's fine. Yeah, totally fine. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. Apparently men are finding it hard to find dates because women's standards have gotten higher. Yes, and I am pleased about that. Lol, and not gonna lie, Lamau. Yeah, exactly. Like, women's standards haven't gotten higher, they're just not willing to tolerate the bullshit that they used to be. The standards for a healthy and safe relationship haven't changed. The willingness to ignore when a relationship isn't like that has. What will you do? Okay, so we can, like, fully community fund this if you want, and you folks can vote for all of my choices. Or I can just go through it, and it'll be quicker if I do it just by myself. But if you are willing and want to, we can set up the polls and you folks can vote for which options we want to take. But I'm going to leave that decision up to you. Take up the face! Oh, you would say that, Tiz. I can poll. Oh, in that case, Tiz, pretty please, do. Thank you very much, Tids. It's very kind of you. I'll get you another shout out, because you're being a fantastic bean. I think everybody here already knows who you are, though. What do? Okie dokie, Hans, you take care. And thank you so much for popping in tonight. Oh no, we have a tie. So, I think in the case of a tiebreaker, I get to choose the option that we go for. I think that's only fair, right? So, heck it. Let's dig up that face. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh! There is no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor, dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. Well done, Tids. Well, that's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Do we spend the coin or not? Toss a coin for our coin. Do I even have a coin? No, I don't. I haven't asked me about Loom Button Badge. Spendies? I really love the way Tid sets up polls. Spendies! No spendies! I think we know how this is going to turn out. This is a sudden influx of votes for the current underdog. Yep. Spendies it is. Why not? Well, hello there. I'm Dwight. This is Dwight. And that, I'm guessing, is probably supposed to be Claudette. Let's find out. It is! And I'm Claudette. We'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight. He bites down on it like an old-timey prospector before handing it back to her.
Hello there.
Who the fuck are these Pokemon Professor-looking asses? Oh my god. So, Dwight and Claudette are two of the survivors from Dead by Daylight. Claudette is what I would refer to as a support class mostly. She has a lot of healing abilities to start with. And Dwight, I've only ever seen people play Dwight with really troll builds. Like, Dwight's the guy you bring out if you want to piss the killer off, in my experience. Dwight and Fang. But I don't think Fang's in this. She can heal me anytime. Oh my god, Cypher. Calm down. We've barely gotten started. Save some of your thirst for the killers. And this is for you. Ooh. Yes, please. I am very thirsty. Claudette presents you with a tropical drink. Yup, classic dating sim art style. It really is. Like, I want to know what's in this so I can make one. That looks really nice. Hey, Kian. You can actually get those glasses. I've seen a few places where you can get them. When you take a sip, you find that it's incredible. Money well spent, in your estimation. But I gotta ask, could somebody maybe design the next one of these dating sims to be all-inclusive? It really takes some of the fun out of a fantasy vacation to be watching your wallet the entire time. Fucking tell me about it, game. Like, who does that? So on How to Drink. I love How to Drink so much. It's such a good series on YouTube. It's also got a Twitch channel. Okay, how are we feeling? Are we gonna thank them for a tasty drink, or are we gonna spit out the bit that we've just tried? Drink! Chug, 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 chug. One thing I'm loving about having you folks making all these decisions down in one through the polls is that I can stop and have a drink every time there's a thing that we have to do. So yeah, massive thank you to Tids for agreeing to do this. God, the character limit on the balls are tight as fuck. It's destroying so many puns. Dare I ask? Were you gonna go for spit it out? No. Not many spitters in the audience. Don't ask the teetotaler. That's fair. I mean, we don't know if there's any alcohol in it. It could just be a very tasty tropical flavoured drink. Oh no, Rocket, I'm so sorry to hear that. We are thanking them for the delicious drink. Thanks for the drink. It's quite delicious. You're welcome. Did someone just thank us? Go with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation, as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Spit it out like a bad little brat. I may be in a mood right now. Really, Tids? You don't say. Oh, okay. No, that's slightly less horrifying than what it could have been. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. I mean, that's my general reaction to being hit by any kind of, like, a football or something like that, or it being anywhere near me, because my coordination is terrible. I don't want to have to throw that back to somebody. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please! You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. I get this reference, indeed. Oh dang, says RNG. Oh dang indeed. Good lord, those boobies. Man, are we in a butcher's all of a sudden? Because, oh lord, all that beef. Indeed. Has it got hotter in here? Look at the beef. Oh, the muscles command should still work for the record. Well, here we go. Indeed. So, for those that didn't see the poll, I don't know if you can actually see
Look at the muscularity.
It does. Yes. Okay, my mind's changed. Huntress was the correct choice. Oh, who did you vote for then, Tids?
For me, won't you?
Honestly, I would have thought you'd have voted for Huntress anyway. Thank you for the hydrate cipher. I think that was for all of us, though. You thirsty buggers. Really? I genuinely would have thought you'd have gone for Huntress with her being of formidable build, shall we say. I too voted Spirit. Really? I like him spooky. I mean, that's fair. Who doesn't love a good spooky person? I wanted Silent Hill. Well, you're getting Silent Hill as well, Rocket. Both challenges were completely funded, but I need to finish Ghostwire first. But you will get Silent Hill, I promise you that. Might be after I've moved. We'll see. Which one is which here? Okay, so starting on the left, we have Anna, the Huntress, who will be the object of our affections for this playthrough. I wanted the Jigen dating game. Maybe later, Rocket. I might actually do that as a community challenge later down the line. I don't want a Silent Hill dating sim. That's fair, Cypher. So. Leftmost. With the, frankly, Street Fighter-esque build, is the Huntress, Anna. Then we have, next to her, the Wraith, who came third in the poll, whose name is Philip. Then we have the Spirit, Rin, who is essentially like the DBD equivalent of Sadako. Not sciatica. Sadie, if you'd prefer. There we go. She is the DBD original version of Sadie. And then right over on the right hand side we have the Trapper, who came in dead last. His name is Evan. Captions thinking we're talking about DVDs. Legally distinct Sadako. Yeah, exactly. The thing about Rin and Sadie is that they have surprisingly similar backgrounds. Like, it's very clear that Rin was supposed to be the Dead by Daylight version of an Onryo. Probably before Behavior had any inkling that they might even be able to get the license to have Sadie in-game. Remember, legally different is the best kind of different. Exactly. Kevin fits him too, captions is right. Oh, his name is Kevin now, is it? Okay. So, that's who we've got. So you know a little bit more about the Huntress. She grew up in the woods in what would today be part of Ukraine. And she likes to kill men and kidnap children. Good old Kevin. Legally distinct arachnoid man. Yes, yes. We do love legally distinct arachnoid man. Queen shit, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. Relatable. Hashtag relatable. When you're out killing men in the forests and you run out of hatchets. Hashtag just Huntress things. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. Can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days. And then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? Toss it back, kick it back, say no thanks, say nothing, do nothing. What we thinking, folks? how are we going to deal with what we see presented before us? I hope you're talking about the ball there, Kian. Take a cold shower. I know you were, Kian, I was playing. I really like the music. Like, I'm very, very tempted to see if this is up on Spotify and put it into my Sea of Thieves playlist. Say no to balls. Well done, Tids. Also, massive gold stars for Too Horny for Thought. That's amazing. Well played. Oh boy. I'm liking seeing the bars switch between being off balance and perfectly balanced between toss it and head empty, only horn. I nearly went with Too Horny just because of the phrasing. Yeah, Tids is very, very good at doing that. I mean, it's a mood right now. I'm sure it is for some folks. And Toss It has won. So we'll toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. Hindbrain go brrr, yeah, that's fair. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Well, I don't think there was ever any question about that, Cypher. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty.
Look at the muscularity.
But that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. She looks like she could crack nuts between her. Yeah, between her. Just, there doesn't need to be any end to that sentence, just between her. When you snap out of it, you realise that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. She could look at nuts and they'd crack. Yeah, exactly. Oh no. Can I go back? My, left mouse button got stuck. I don't think I can go back. I'm sorry, folks. We've missed a little bit there. There's no good reason not to. You decide to head over and see what happens next. Okay, so now I know how to fast forward. There's no going back. Yeah, apparently not. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. Wow, harsh. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. No worries, Tids. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Wow, it's really sensitive. Okay, I'm just gonna not. Can I press enter instead? Either that or is there a butterfly or something? I can press enter instead. I am not gonna touch the mouse. There we go. There we go. I fixed the problem. Seems the mouse is also too horny to function. It does, doesn't it? Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Please no. You know you can't. At least not yet. I need an adult. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey, Hobby. You might want to, you know, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Oh boy. Oh boy. But be warned. Answer quickly and answer well. Okay, if I've got to answer quickly, I'm not going to bother with polls for everybody. I'm just going to do it as quickly as I can. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Oh boy. Steen, hello. Can we get a shout out for Steen, please, Tids? No poll for this bit because it's timed, so I'm just going to have to panic and do it. Okay. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. Oh, Christ. I hate questions like this. How attractive would you say you are? I don't know. Average, I guess? Pretty average, I think. I mean, I don't think that. I'm trying to be more positive about myself. We've just started. So just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. Okay, I kind of like the Huntress. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Hey, that's a question I asked my interviewees at work. Why are you stealing my questions, Rafe? Like, I want to vote invisibility, but I also kind of like flight. No, invisibility. Invisibility? Steen, thank you very much for the treat for me. It will be... Come on, camera. A thematically appropriate pineapple. Thank you. Same. Although sometimes I think I already am. Oh no, friend. We want to give him a hug. What was your best subject in school? Skipping class. I was surprisingly good at that. Out of the two, amazingly, it was maths. Probably maths. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favourite animal? I'm not sure I should be allowed to answer this one. Like, you'd think I'd go for dog because I have Porthos, but I like dogs and cats equally. Well, it said it was a timed quiz, but it doesn't seem to be, so, yeah, sure, why not? Oh, for anyone that doesn't know, mustelids are things like ferrets, badgers, weasels, that sort of family. Pick a furry little friend. Furry rage ball. Oh my god, that's perfect. Well done, Tids. I mean, could be argued that kitties also furry rage balls, but this is true. It looks like the mustelids are gonna win. So a mustelid rocket is things like ferrets, badgers, weasels, stoats. It's a class of mammals rather than a specific mammal. The furry rage balls have it. Mustelids, 100%. Be honest, you have no idea what a mustelid is. I'm just hoping it's some secret answer that results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? No, I actually knew that one. You wound me, video game! Because there is no Easter egg. It's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that. See? Told you! What's your favourite colour? 3-day-old corpse. Oh yeah! No, wait. Muscle rock. Oh no! No, that is not what I said. That comes later. Muscle rockets come later. Pun totally intended there. I mean, it wasn't, but we're gonna run with it anyway. We're gonna go for blue, because it's the closest to my actual favourite colour. Blue. Blue isn't good for productivity. Makes people want to be lazy. Evan, sweetheart, you're wearing blue. Your name is in blue. What's your dream job? Not working at all. Now, I would like to be in a position where I can go, I don't want to go to work today. I'm going to stay at home and play video games. Which is what I class as not working at all. Having the freedom to choose between going to a job and not going to a job. That's what I'd like. Because I quite like my job. I'd just like to be able to choose to do it or not. You get to do what you really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Wow. Wow. Best flavour of ice cream? I don't dream of labor. Okay, boomer. Little bit, yeah. Okay, so the Trapper's a knobber. Yes, I have heard that from quite a few people that have played this. Everyone's just like, no, the Trapper's a twat, we don't like him. Horseflesh. No! Maurice, no! We're gonna go with chocolate.
Looks to me like a marginally volatile hostage situation, Max.
Steen, thank you so much for the sub, mate!
White mad scientist butt?
Can't think of a reason not to.
Best flavor of ice cream is blueberry. Hey,
It's
apologist,
just
how you
joined the
doing?
Freelance police. Great to have you here, little buddy.
Oh, it didn't say your name properly. TTS. What are we gonna do with you? Best emotes on Twitch. Oh, Steen, bless you. Thank you so much. Well, all of the Hobby Tan avatar emotes were done by... I did have a button for this. Do I not have a button for Natsu anymore? I do, there we go. By Natsu, or Caps Mystic. Fantastic artist, wonderful streamer. Well worth a look if you haven't seen their stuff before. I was going to put Tesco lasagna for the third answer if that one went to a poll. Oh my god. My favourite flavour is pain. I'm sure it is, Evan. I'm sure it is. You run along and play with your ball now. Same. Oh, okay. Same here. Oh. The thoughtful one is thinking. Mine is vanilla. Swirled with pain. Now that is an answer I like. I feel like Trapper and Huntress are into very different sorts of pain. Yeah, I feel like Trapper is into inflicting pain, and Huntress is into all flavours of pain as long as it's consensual. Unless she's murdering a guy, in which case, you know, consent goes out of the window. I think mint chip is the greatest flavour ever conceived myself. But enough about ice cream. Am I right? We stan. Apparently we do. He was probably asking for it. Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of this island. Even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavour of ice cream? Horseflesh! Oh wait, no, they said to pick mint chip, right? It's mint chip. The best flavour is mint chip. So obedient. So, raccoon dating a monster? Now this is what we call a game show. Hey, Zatheo, how you doing? I think you're gonna do just fine. Yes, mistress. Yeah, a little bit. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. Sweaty as fuck, but else good. Yeah, same. Hard same. I'm Trapper. Pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't believe most of that. Now, you've definitely got money. We know this. You are quite strong, but I'm pretty sure Anna could break you in two without even breaking a sweat. And... well... smart? We'll see. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Whoa! No, we definitely do not like the Trapper. Nope. Picking on someone that's supposed to be his friend. Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. Trapper reminds me of an Attitude Era heel, to be honest. Yeah, he really does. I'm guessing that's probably intentional. I'm down with that. Okay, but can we go to Mommy Bunny? Yes, we can. That is who everybody voted for, so we will be attempting to date the Huntress. Whether that is my preference or not. Wraith actually looks like a decent guy. Yeah, he seems pretty nice. I was actually talking to DMAC about the characters that you can date in this the other day, and he was saying to me that Wraith has the smallest kill count of the dateable characters. Trap and Knob confirmed. Yep. Easy way out for you, indeed. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. So you can tell that him and Trapper get on famously. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. The things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Oh, she is grunge! Yeah. Goddamn hipsters. I'm not like other girls. I'm a ghost. Yeah. Okay, I love her. That's fair. I like her outfit.
Get nice and moist for me, won't you?
Thank you for the hydrate torpor. I think we all need it right now. Some of us for different reasons to others. And a posture check and a stretch as well. Heck! Thank you very much for the posture check and for the stretch. Who is we? You speaking French? No! It's very, very warm, almost all over the world. I figure some of us are going to need to take a drink because it's warm. Others are going to need to take a drink because they've been drooling on the floor. Just returned with a new pint of water. Wonderful, Cypher. Pleased to hear it. Kimonos are pretty fun, to be honest. Yeah, they are. Or both, yeah. Both is also an option there. Jeez. It's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh, no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is. If you know what I mean.
Muscularity.
Yes, mommy. Thank you, Theo. Grow up. Grow a body. Wow, wow, fuck off, Trapper. We do not like you. Do not size shame people. In either direction. Oh my god. What is your problem, mate? I'm calm. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. Just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Oh wow, he's literally like corporeal shaming her. That's awful. Whatever, fog body. Oh my god. Can we just get him in the bin? That's not nice. No, it's not, Wraith, you're right. He's not nice. No, he's fucking not. Why do you hang around with him? Call him out on his shit and get rid. You don't need that toxicity in your afterlives. You love it. I fucking don't. Bugger off. We don't like you, Evan. Go away. Only sometimes. Ooh, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Yes, tell him, Bunny Mummy. Oh my god. Huntress is just gonna be Bunny Mummy now, isn't she? If this is a fuck, marry, kill sort of thing, can we kill the trapper? Okay, if it is a fuck, marry, kill sort of thing, yeah, I think we're all in agreement. Trapper gets killed. But who gets fucked and who gets married? I mean, I think I know what chat's answer's gonna be for that, but... Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. Fuck Phil, marry Rin, easy. Hey D-Mac, how you doing, mate? If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Could that be throwing you into the ocean whilst sharks swim very nearby? I'd be down with that. In-game music is overpowering me just a tad. Okie dokie, we can fix that. We've had some audio issues today. Is that better? Fuck Huntress, marry Huntress, become a submissive little pet for Huntress, kill Trapper. I'm not sure that's how that game works, Tids. Cool. Oh, thank you for letting me know, D-Mac. Tids now! Oh no. Tids has altered the game. Pray it doesn't alter it further. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. Its massive boat docked nearby. Of course he's got a massive boat. Of course he does. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Or we could not. Yeah, I'm hoping everyone can see Spirit's face fairly clearly there, because that is utter disgust, and that is exactly how I feel. But does he have a massive junk? Don't know, Cypher. Don't want to find out. We can go to his yacht, but only if we can pull a speed 2 on it. Yeah, fair. I would not want to be alone on a boat with him. He probably bores you to death and then thinks he was cool. Yeah. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I think he just hates you. Which is fair, from what I've seen so far. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. He's got away with words. I'll give him that. He may not say much, but when he says it, he makes it count. What about hanging by the pool? Okay, maybe I'm gonna shift over to marry Wraith, but keep Huntress as a side piece. Yeah, that's fair. Corvus but shirtless. Oh god. Hang on a minute. Let me adjust my seating position and my microphone to see if I can get it to pick me up a little clearer. I'm having to sit in a very specific way so that I'm getting the fan to hit me because it's really hot in here. It's currently 28 degrees in here, which is just unhealthy. So I'm sitting really funny in the hopes of getting some cool air passing me. And it's making the microphone situation a little difficult. But I am now basically ASMRing the microphone, so hopefully that'll help. I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Okay. I'm not one to say that people are wrong about things, because everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But chat, I think you picked the wrong person in the poll. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Ugh. Exercise. Yeah, I'm starting to think that. Times I was right. Indeed, DMAC, indeed. She has an axe, queen! I stay with Bunny Mommy. Fair enough. But did you remember to bring your jean short shorts? Oh shit, I knew I forgot something. Are you serious? This is a perfectly good lounge to chill out at, right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. I mean, fair. Where do you want to go? Right. I'm still Team Spirit, and there is nothing wrong with that. Don't forget the slow-mo. Okay, so where do we want to go? Do we want to play volleyball? Do we want to go to the lounge? Do we want to go to the yacht? Or do we want to go to the pool? Is that the pool? No, that can't be the pool. This could be a problem. So that's the volleyball game for definite. Tiki bar. How did I know you were gonna say that, DMAC? So we've got the tiki bar, the beach, the volleyball game, or the yacht. The compensator! Oh my god! Tids again with the absolutely amazing poll options. Well done! I'm proud of you. It looks like I know what's gonna win, unless some active entity occurs. I'm spending my humour quota for the month on just tonight. I really appreciate that, Tid. Thank you so much. Yep, it's the tiki bar. It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. To kick up your feet, look out over the ocean and relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day. It's the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Please don't hurt me? Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Waspen wants to know why I'm laughing. Are you laughing at the compensator? Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Hold on. Just for one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. I would pay for some of Claudette's skin. Yeah, to be fair, so would I. I mean, the Dwight one's nice too. Like, it'd be nice if all of the survivors, even the ones that aren't in the game, got, like an island outfit. I still think they look like Pokemon professors. They do a little bit. But that's because it's a dating sim. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Claudette is very perky. I see what you're saying, Cypher. You're not wrong. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors, with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time. So very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us to get off this ice. Dwight! Yes, pardon me. Follow us. Hey, narrator? Yes? Something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is this is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off of this island, though. Oh, right. Yes, that's true. He was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple of miles south of here. Has a much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter. Mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. So, what'll it be? In before it says that the other island is spared no expense. So, we have the same options again. Obviously, if we go back to the Tiki Bar, we'll end up talking to Rin again. I think this will be Philip. That's Anna. And, well, that's Evan, isn't it? Remember, you're here forever, indeed. So, seeing as the community poll was in favour of the Huntress, I suppose I best click on the volleyball. Oh, we've got a poll, never mind. I'm getting the stupid boat. It's fine. I will wait for your votes, everybody. Oh no. Oh no. Quick, somebody else vote. We have a 3-way tie. There we go. Oh really, Tids? What did you try and put in that was an expletive? Voted for stupid boat because it was neglected. Volleyball it is. I appreciate your commitment to keeping things fair and not neglecting things, Steen. The stupid boat for idiots. Idiots wasn't allowed. Really?
Look at the muscularity.
Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on the island. Really? Where? Spirit and Wraith are so boring and Trapper is so predictable. Relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect for all the grace and skill. Thank you for the hydrate, Cypher. Thank goodness you didn't choose the yacht. Good person wants to be... Pix Meowington! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. How was your stream? Deus Ex. Awesome. Fantastic choice. Hope you're enjoying it. What kind of a person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? Just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. Anna? Hun? Don't think you're gonna find elks in the middle of the ocean. But that's okay. I don't think you really got to spend much time in the ocean. So... I understand that you may not actually know that. But no, you should be fine. I mean, your main problem is spending time with Trapper, if you ask me, but... Who am I to judge? Wondered how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. Game's starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. She's really something, huh? Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim, believe you me. Yeah, but not in the ocean. Cheer for me, cute stuff. Moose do. Yeah, moose are fucking terrifying. The killers resumed their place on the volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you working up a thirst, eyeing those bouncing buns playing volleyball. Claudette hands you a lemonade. Ooh, so fresh. So tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. Who would you want to bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them. Or not talking about them, if they're into that sort of thing. Just pick someone, please. It's not like we've got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity or anything. Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Okay, I think... And here it is, folks. This one we don't need a poll for, because we know how you voted already. Sorry, Philip. Maybe next time. Huntress? Oh, shoot. Huntress overheard you. Oh, you've got your eye on me? I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little bit annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Oh, jeez. I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret Larry. My secret Larry. Oh. I kind of love how awkward they've written the Wraith. I feel very, very seen right now. I'm like, yeah, that'll be cool. I'm cool. I'm not cool. I am not cool. I know I'm not cool. I'm trying really hard. And everyone can see. Oh god. I wish I could just go back to my secret Larry. Wow, what a game. It's a tie. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows, since this is everyone's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Plot twist, Secret Larry is his friend with benefits. Indeed. Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's nothing, I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh look, the killers have dispersed and are all cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel, Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach, desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. Oh my fucking god, mood! And Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. Either shedding a tear for her lost workmates or really feeling how tight those pants are. Like, goddamn, that's gonna chafe. Yeah, they do look a little uncomfortable, don't they? Bet that just sew her into them like Olivia Newton-John on Grease. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. Like a puppy waiting for a treat. You should really make a move. Life is short. You could get snuffed out any time of day. Carpe diem. Carpe PM. Carpe nowem. Go ahead. Chat one of them up. So, which killer has caught your eye? Damn it. Okay. I gave you folks this choice and I have to live with that. You head over to Huntress.
For me, won't you?
After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You were really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute on cute, if you ask me. Sometimes you've got to look past some bloodstains. No. I need that hydrate now. Not because I'm thirsty, because I'm reading a lot. Not because I'm that kind of thirsty. A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what the human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. I love to exercise. In a way, we're all running for our lives and we keep in shape. Surprisingly poignant. I Guess I've never thought of fitness that way. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who's coming for you. Through the brush, as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. Uh-oh. Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem. Surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand? You're going to need to compensate for your lack of killer instinct. What's your style? Ooh. Are we grit or are we imagination, folks? And I'll tell you what, while that poll is going, I am gonna be right back because I am running the fuck out of water. So please vote and I'll be with you in a moment. And I'm back. 100% of the votes for imaginative, really? Well. Okie dokie, Cypher, you take care. Have a lovely evening. It's been fantastic to have you here. And it's a clean sweep. What I lack in fitness, I try to make up for in imagination. I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination is very wild. I can imagine the two of us, panting, sweating, our clothes torn. Uh-oh. I'm with you. Our hands gripping the sheer face of a cliff's rock wall as we climb. Not exactly where I was going, but sure. And to be honest with you, I'm okay with the rock climbing. Rock climbing seems like a good plan to me. I don't know you yet. And I'm out. I like rock climbing. Up to a cavern entrance, a dark cave, slick with dew, shimmering in the moonlight. I'm back with you. A pack of wolves await us there. Friends, enemies, dinner. We look into each other's eyes, then back at the wolves, and together we all howl. Oh! It sure sounds exciting. My blood is pumping just thinking about it. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball, not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. Oh, fuck. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court, Hobby. I was not. Baseless accusations. Ma'am, I resemble that remark. Well, Julie Strain's autobiography was titled 6'1" and Worth the Climb. Perhaps Huntress has similar ideas. Maybe. Maybe. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air, and you step back nervously before you realise she's not waving it at you. She's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills. It's especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Minigames consist of 2 parts. Oh god, there's minigames. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. Oh my god, we're doing skill checks! We're doing fucking skill checks! Oh no! I play Dead by Daylight with a controller! I've never had to do a skill check with a mouse and keyboard before! Fuck! Oh no. Good luck. Thanks, Tiz. On the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible. Sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Yeesh. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. I find them really easy with the controller, Steen, when my controller's not on its last legs and dropping inputs every 5 seconds. Okay, ready to play? Would you like me to repeat that? I'm ready. I'm fine. Ready? Away we go. Show 'em what you got. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, bad. That was bad.
Excellent!
Not bad. Was that perfect? That didn't look perfect to me. Whatever. Oh, that was a bad one. You missed completely. I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. Bullshit. I mean, could have been better, but who's keeping score? For the record, I am, and you got 7 points. Hatchet throwing? Cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be a bit more up close and personal. Of course you fucking do. Why aren't you back on your boat? Go away. Somewhere, a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action. Time's up. You heard him. Get to the next activity. Okay, for those that play Dead by Daylight, how much is the entity fucking with us right now? 'Cause holy shit! Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fancy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. Oh boy, we're gonna have to choose who sits with us. And oh great. Terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Shock fucking horror! You know what? Just getting a screenshot of that. That's going on Twitter later. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Hey, Trickster! Trapper can go sit in the pool, face down, with Huntress's axes in his back. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expectedster. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there. You're looking good, hubby. Real good. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously. Their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. Can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. Probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Oh! Okay. This feels very much like behavior going, no, it's not a bug, it's a feature. We're just turning Clown off for a little while so that we can improve his features. There's definitely not a bug. A little bit of Dead by Daylight development humour for those in chat that know about it. Trickster looks like a Final Fantasy protagonist. I mean, I think... I'm not up on Trickster's lore, but I think he was like a K-pop star or something like that before he became a servant of the entity, so that kind of tracks. Laughs in the Ace Combat 7 glowing plane glitch that became a skin. So, like, legit curious, what's the deal with the entity? That is a very good question. I don't know if DMAC's still in chat, but he can probably explain it a lot better than I can. The way I see it, the entity, and this may be very, very wrong, but the entity likes fucking with people. So he collects a load of killers, and then collects a load of innocent people, and makes them fight each other for his own entertainment. I say his. I guess tids, but like I say, that may not be that accurate. I don't know the lore as well as other people do. I know little bits about it. And the hooks and the spider legs? Not a clue, I'm afraid, Mobius. I mean, the hooks are, you know, suffering is fun. Hooks are suffery, I guess. Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Okay. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends, with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. Oh, God. This may actually be the developer behind this game may actually be the developer behind I Love You, Colonel Sanders, now that I think about it. Which would explain that little comment there. I Love You, Colonel Sanders, for those that don't know, is the KFC official dating sim. I live tweeted my first playthrough of it. It was a time. My favourite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. and you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's, like, technically true. Meat like Eddie from Rocky Horror? Maybe, Torpor. Maybe. Really? Tids. Oh, okay then. Looks like meat's back on the menu, killers. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because this was done by a company that makes visual novels in conjunction with Behaviour Interactive, which is why it's such a solid dating sim whilst still being a Dead by Daylight game. Is one of the spices Soylent Green? It might be. You'll have to ask the Colonel, I'm afraid, Sinister. Technically true is the best kind of true. Oh my god, they're agreeing on something. Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Whoa, okay then. Hey, hobby? You thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. Haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric, sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. That's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Because they are. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh. You two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough! Grow up! Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obviously. The hell it is! Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please, stop. Please. I hate it when we fight. Or talk. Or even when we look at each other in the eye. Yeah, it's fair. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great! Instead of slicing it up, you can club it into a second death. Hey, hobby. I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Oh my god, it's Felix! It's Felix! If anybody wants to know who Felix is, just Google Felix Dead by Daylight and you will see who we're having for dinner. Well, shit. I guess he's not very popular. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. It's literally my brother. Well, I guess that holiday isn't happening. Oh my god. Sorry you had to find out like this. Fuck. Wow, this got dark quickly. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. I'm having an old friend for dinner. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tetanus. Pretty sure nobody here does open casket stuff. Oh my god! Oh, Zatheo, I am proud of you! mental image of a mortuary assistant being asked to put a kebab in a suit. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to go cold. He hated when it got cold. Oh, fuck. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Okay, we're doing the skill checks again. It's fine, we know how to do this. This is fine. Is it going to tell us how to do this every time? Okay, I'm ready to carve up an innocent piece of long pig. Away we go. Slice. Oh, I missed. I'm so terrified. You missed completely. I missed again. I don't want to do it. I'm shaking and crying as I try and carve up this poor person. Poor Felix. I don't even play as him. God, I've not heard that one in a while. I summoned all my courage and have carved up the Felix kebab. Oh no, I've got to do it again. No, can't do it again. Can't do it again. It's okay. At least you tried. A little. Sometimes trying takes a lot of effort. It does. And I didn't want to do that. What the hell was that? You ruined dinner. Your swinging was so poorly aimed. You hacked it to pieces. The bad kind of pieces, too. I hope you're drunk. No, just terrified. Just terrified. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Don't make Bunny Mummy angry. I'm sorry! I was ill prepared to have to carve up a human being, okay? That was not what I expected to do with my Friday night. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean... Come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through them. Never know what will happen on a Friday. Robbie's going to say they're a vegetarian. Oh. Is this going to be the game that pushes me over the edge into vegetarianism? Maybe. Maybe. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Hobby. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Ah. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut is on my abdomen? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. I mean, that's one way to make sure you lose weight. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. At least that makes her flexible. Oh my god, Tids. To be fair, Figlix got his ass worked off too. Sir Theo, I am impressed! But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating, and they don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Look behind you, a three-headed monkey! So, what's it gonna be, folks? I'm guessing Tids is furiously typing. Yep, there we go. What do? What do? Bird, 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 bird. Well done, Tids. Well done. Ewies. I love the music. It's got a really good soundtrack. It's an offensively good soundtrack. Okay, we all know how this is gonna end. The bird is the word, indeed. Wow! You ever see a seagull that big? That's incredible! Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Hobby. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got to be here? Yes, you did, poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull... Uh-oh. He just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. How actually fucking dare Trapper be right? All my life. I know, right? I actually wish there was a tasty option. Ooh, Hexatheo. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that, or someone has poisoned you. No, wait. You haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path. Or at least a path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse.
Get nice
Starting
and moist
scenes
for
over
me,
and
won't
having
you?
to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. The one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that, and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Torpor, thank you very much for the hydrate, the potty check, and the stretch. Much appreciated. Oh, I like how the captions changed that to body check, which is very different from what it changed it to last time, but still definitely incorrect. I'm just gonna have a quick stretch, as mandated. Oh, you bugger. Why are we here? Clearly it's to get pounded into subspace so hard by Dommy Bunny Mummy that we forget how to speak. Duh. Thanks, Tids. Thanks to Torpor, I will have to BRB for some hydration fluid. Good. Now is a really good time for everybody to make sure that they've got plenty of water or other drink and to have a sip. So I've got to admit, all of this reading is making me very thirsty and very sore in the throat. Vague. Mysterious. I've got to give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on. I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked. Some I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Well then. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms. Not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful, but I was just gonna narrate the fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful. Mask! Your bunny mask! It's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery. Now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes. But she hasn't tried to kill you yet. So that's a good sign. Now let's get you out of those wet clothes. Indeed, Sinister. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit. Seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky. but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. Oh, you are a full meal! I think she was referring to the jerky, Sophia. Heck yes! Okay, let's accept potentially Soylent Green jerky. When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry. You can chow down on jerky essentially, right? Do not care, and to be honest, I shouldn't have to. Well, we found the killer in our midst. I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question.
Genuine enthusiasm.
Asterix2525, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a great Friday. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there? You do not play around, hubby. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, hobby. Ask her what her spice mix is. I need some tips. If I get the opportunity to, I will, Sophia, I promise. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggles bubble up from behind Huntress's mask. You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Okay, concerned, but still interested. Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip. Probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with her hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. God, I've just noticed her thighs. Kill me, bunny mommy. Oh my god. Should you go with the flow? Or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning? What do we think, folks? Do we want to show what we're working with, or do we want to just play it cool? Yeah, go on then, Tids. No wonder she doesn't wear pants, she could never pull them up. Indeed. She is quite built. I'm not sure much of chat have the blood flow to think, hello, Cypher! Oh, I didn't notice you'd come back when you said long pork before. Hello, how you doing? And no, I think you're right. I think blood is needed elsewhere in a lot of chat's bodies right now. I am fully expecting us to get a bad end, by the way. Oh really, Tids, what were you going for? Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Cypher. I should actually be able to open the window in a little bit. Show Muscle Bunny the good things. God. Okay, so we're going to show her what to do. You silly goose. You chuckle before reaching for the bag of jerky. You take the barrette off, collect a lock of Huntress's hair, clipping it back into an attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Oh, well. Go, go, go! God, there's shepherding us everywhere. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry. You haven't been sticking to the schedule. Found a typo. There's always going to be a typo in a visual novel because there is just no way that QA can find all of them. There's always going to be at least one. It's fine. It happens. That means we're behind on time for evening activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. They are a little too engaged with our romance, indeed. Will always be typos, period. Yeah, exactly. Typos are a feature, not a bug. Yes, definitely. Like, even Ace Attorney, which had Capcom behind it, and, like, a big creative team, full of typos. So, something like this, which has a much smaller team behind it, you can expect a couple of typos at least. Just one story. But story time is my favourite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh, great. We have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling. You realise this is probably it for you. But you embrace your fate. Sorry everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out? Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule, even once? Damn it, Donald! If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. I think he just gave Dwight and Claudette new names. Because he can't remember their actual names. Because he's an arsehole. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Can the story be about how we accidentally, totally not purposefully, accidentally simultaneously fell into Huntress's arms and face planted into her cleavage? And also, can I act it out, please? If you can find the Huntress, Tids, yes, you can. Donald and Cynthia Duck, it's their first owners. I think he talked about Wraith and Ghost Lady. Well, if he was talking about Wraith and Spirit, then he's still got their names wrong. Okie dokie tids. Good luck in your quest. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. Then he might just be an ass. Oh yeah, Trapper's an asshole. Oh my god, Dwight's called nobody now. But we still gotta get started on story time, so... Hobby, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please, pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Well, the community voted for Huntress, so Huntress gets to tell her story. Huntress, I choose you! Use hatchet throw! Sorry, I had to make a Pokemon reference there. I'm a terrible person. Whoa, whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Shit, I've been rumbled. Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. Huntress used chop. Yes! There is a village outside the deep and ominous red wood. No child dared step foot past the threshold of the thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The woman of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful. Her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear her into her domain. A not precocious child, nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of hair, stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there, for what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? Welcome back, Steen. I hope Molly enjoyed his walk. How's the courting going? Well, we flirted with her a little bit, and it went quite well. We played with her hair. And she seemed to like it. So I think that's a good start, and now she's telling us her life story as a campfire horror story, so that's fun. We didn't die, so it's going great. Yeah, that's a good way to sum it up. It is said that the Huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they'd suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin and keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out of harm's way. The Huntress would even bring the girls presents. Toys she'd pilfered from other bodies, masks she'd fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the Huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air. Okay. Not singing this. But I will tell you this much. For those that play Dead by Daylight and have been against a Huntress or have played Huntress, this is an accurate translation of the song that she's singing. And the reason I don't want to sing it, other than I don't feel comfortable singing on stream to Theo, is because it's a translation of the song. The song's actually in Russian, and I wouldn't be able to, without a lot of practice, sing it in a different, a language other than the language it's written in, and keep the timing correct. So it's not gonna happen. Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. Okay, I'm not gonna sing, but my character is. He'll snatch you up between his teeth, if on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you to the forest deep, beneath the quaking tree. Huntress can't believe you know this song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire. So close, your eyes and fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep. Tucked so tightly you must keep, or he will come for you. Oh yeah, we in now. Yep, we in now. The song ends, and you are both met with silence around the campfire. And if you've evaded her, then you know how she hums it as the game goes on. Yeah. For related reasons, I actually know most of the original version of the song in Russian. But yeah, she actually hums it. Huntress's Lullaby is that song. It's a song called Bayo Bayo Shki Bayo, I think is what it's called. In fact, I'm pretty positive that's what it's called. Don't ask me to spell that. My Slavic languages are very bad. I really need to finish learning Ukrainian at some point. Ah, yes, TTS. Bio, yeah. Well, it doesn't do well with any foreign language stuff, so that's no big fucking surprise. I love that song. There you go. Bayu Bayushka, the old Soviet lullaby, right? Plus, you'd have to swap your keyboard to Cyrillic, and that's a bit of a faff. It's the song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night. But now I must go. The memories, they are so much. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. If the ocean starts fucking talking to me again, I'll be really annoyed. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds, because Trickster shows up, and he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely, mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing these puppies or guppies all day. Guppies, that's an interesting way of describing them. I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special. Those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines. Can we ease it off with the sea life metaphors, please? No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. So, Trix has just gone off to play hide and seek by himself. Like, if that was me, if someone came up to me and did that to me, I'd just be like, yeah, alright then, and I'd never go looking for him. But look at his thighs, he can't even crush a watermelon with those. Boo! Speaking of crushing thighs, hello, Huntress! Of course you liked my story, who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. I mean, yeah, two of those things definitely selling points for me. I find that all stories are better with the sound of a burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Somebody needs to go and do a welfare check on Tids. I think it may have fallen on the floor and it will need help getting up. Dipping in hot tubs with Huntress? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little
Get nice
talk.
and moist for me, won't you?
Okay, is that the ocean doesn't want us to date the Huntress? You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. Yeah, I got that. We don't need a poll for that. Figured it out pretty quickly, actually. Oh, well, I just wanted you to know, in case you thought. You see, I was doing a thing where I tell a story in third person, but it turns out the story is about me. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. We'll chuckle awkwardly. You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress's statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly, despite your steamy company. I wish it fucking had. Shaking my fist at the outside world there. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves you're about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting, but after a day like today, I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, hubby? Only if I don't see you first. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth, and then bites down. Hard. Snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kinda hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Huntress's story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children, an attempt to save them that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologise for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease? Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types who'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh look, another minigame! Okay, we know how this works. I'm bad at it. We've established that already. Oh, whenever the pointer stops, that's the result. If it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, sure. Away we go. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. Let's see what's on this station. What do you think, folks? Shall I leave it here, or switch to something else? I'm actually wondering if there's like something hidden on one of the channels that would benefit us later on in the I didn't see the unfortunate captioning. You landed on 88 FM and the CC's decided to pick Let's See up as Nazi. Really? Holy shit! Thanks for that, captions! No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. Okay, I probably should have gone for listen more rather than turn it off. Oh well. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? I think we all know the answer to this one, don't we, folks? Huntress? Are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Gosh darn it, maybe those conspiracy theorists have a point. Nah. Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming. Time to become the little spoon. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You do. You finally start to feel sleepy. Except, maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Picked Sinister up as Lester earlier. Oh my god, I am so sorry. The captions are a bit rough, but they're free. So, darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now, you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head. But this one is still undeniably odd. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Would it have hurt so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves afterwards? I'm just saying. I'm out here, you know? You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the Huntress right before bedtime. You should know, they're not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. Uh-huh. Sure. Sure you are. Well, that's not creepy or anything. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. Oh, fuck off, Trapper. Yeah, that's a fair response to waking up to find the Trapper looming over you. But since I'm here, I'd like to share two things with you. Oh no. One, I do not take rejection well. Well, that's something you're just going to have to learn to live with, isn't it, sweetheart? Two, the first thing is very important to remember. Oh, for fuck's sake, another one of these. Two things. Actually, it's only one thing kind of people. Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out from me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Very much dislike Trapper. Yeah, Trapper's a twat. We do not stan Trapper. We anti-stan Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. No. No. Less stan, more ban. Yes, exactly. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if it bit them on the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me in for your day of luxury, extravagance and fun, yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. I don't take kindly to being threatened, Evan. And I don't find you in the least bit imposing. I think you're just a petulant little child who's been allowed to get away with too much for too long. He seems creepy even for a murderer. Yeah, he does. But hey, look. You look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Try not to roll over to the... about 15 feet to your left. Where he's placed the trap. Finally. Alone. For real this time. Maybe? You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully. You're not poisoned. I mean, what else? It's literally his name. Yeah, exactly. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez. It is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all of the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today went really well. There were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do you think of the newcomer? Oh, do I have to say? Oh, I do? Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mum in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off of my sarafan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, major buzzkill, and Trapper, oof. Where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I am fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Might have to just kill Dwight to feel anything again. Poor Dwight. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really, invest in something that might hurt me. So I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes. Or maybe they'll realise I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart. So that's probably what'll happen. Oh no, Race! Don't put yourself down like that, mate. You're a catch. I've got to learn to go easier on myself. Yes, you fucking do! Who could love me if I can't love myself? Exactly! I know that everyone thinks of me as beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay, those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on a society that has used me and thrown me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. Everybody, we made it to day 2, and that's where I'm gonna end the stream. We'll do day 2 next week. Oh, Wraith Honey, no. Yeah, I know, right? I feel really, really bad that we didn't pick him. Because he's so sad. He needs a hug. To be fair, I agree with Spirit. Yeah, to be fair, with the exception of Trapper, they're all perfectly good dateable material in their own weird psycho killer way. Couples that slay together stay together, indeed. Yeah, we will leave it there. Can I save?
Goodbye.
Okay, cool. Let's
Oh.
Slow's just opened a window. I think you all heard that.
It's 35 degrees in my office.
Jesus.
Hello there.
And I'm trying to do a roleplay thing.
That was really perfectly timed because we just finished the first day of Hooked on You, and you're out there in the hallway making questionable noises. Also, yeah, these streams will be steamy, mostly because of the heat wave.
Sorry, stream. Hobby really needs to open their curtain and open their window all the way, bully them into it, because otherwise they won't do it.
I'm literally finishing the stream up right now, Slow, and then I will do it, I promise. Because I am melting. Right. One person has entered the giveaway to win a copy of Blazing Chrome. Does anybody want to give them a run for their money before I, Lovely stuff. Oh, thank you very much, Steve. Oh, captions think your name is Steve. That sucks. Yeah, does anybody else want to enter? Exclamation mark ticket will get you your ticket for the giveaway. If you want to win a copy of Blazing Chrome. This is your last chance. There we go. We have 2 entrants. That'll do nicely. Rocket has perfectly exampled there how to get 10 tickets, which is the maximum amount of tickets you can buy. Cool. We've got 3 entrants. In that case, I will start my usual countdown. If you want to enter the giveaway for a copy of Blazing Chrome, ! Ticket, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a little bit for the lag. I'm going to wait so that Mobius can put the space between ticket and 5 and get their entry in. So it's ticket and then space and then the number. There you go. Feck it. Nicely done, Tids. Mobius, do you want to... There we go. Right. Oh no! And with that, the giveaway is closed. And the winner is... Steen, congratulations! You have won yourself a copy of Blazing Chrome. I will send you the code via a DM in a little bit. Now, let's find somebody to send you over to. Okay. And now I'll do my thank yous and my goodbyes and stuff. Oh, I know who we're going to see. We're going to go and see MK Minimum. Now, massive thank you everyone for coming along today, and thank you for funding the challenge to get me to play this in the first place. It's been a lot of fun playing this with you all today, and I'm sure it will be next week as well. That was the wind blowing something off of the windowsill that for the window that Slow just opened. Gonna have to go and fix that in a minute.
Goodbye.
I will be back tomorrow evening at 10 PM UK time with some Ghostwire Tokyo. Hopefully I'll see you all then. But as always, until I do see you next, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wash your fucking hands so that you don't look like the Trapper. And have a fantastic weekend, everybody, however you're spending it. And stay hydrated. It's warm out there. Bye.